What's up, guys? This is Cory. Welcome to CNA Films and Animation. Well, guys, I have something to say, and that is I am mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. Now, for those who recognize that quote, you obviously know that tonight's review is of the 1976 film from director Sidney Lumet, Network. Network starred Faye Dunnaway, William Holden, Peter Finch, Ned Beatty, Robert Duvall, and it follows this TV network company. Their ratings are low, and they are going to fire one of their anchors who has really low ratings, and that is Peter Finch. And Peter Finch is, he's angry, obviously, and when he goes to say his goodbyes, he says some foul language on the network, and it causes a lot of the ratings to boost up. So they are like, hey, why not just put him on, every night and let him speak his mind, and, we'll boost ratings that way. So they hire him to speak his mind, and, pretty soon he says his famous speech of, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. And it's following this network company, and they're trying to boost ratings to get more audience viewings. They're not really doing well at the start of the movie, and they are trying to boost up the ratings. And it dwindles here and there, and they do some other things to boost it back up. Faye Dunnaway and William Holden kind of start this relationship based off of what a psychic told them. Said that Faye Dunnaway was going to be in a relationship with an older gentleman in a room, and she goes to William Holden, and they start this relationship, and he's much older than she is. She's probably in her early 30s. He's probably in his 60s. So you got that going. William Holden's married to Beatrice Straight, and it's a very interesting film. The film won 4 Oscars, including Best Actor in a Leading Role for Peter Finch, Best Actress in a Leading Role for Faye Dunnaway, and Best Actress in a Supporting Role for Beatrice Straight, and Best Writing written directly for the screen. Before I mention the other 6 nominations, I want to kind of take a sidestep and say a couple of things. First off, Peter Finch passed away before the Academy Awards took place, so both his nomination and his win was posthumous, and it was one of the first people to be nominated, and he was the first to win. The second actor to win after passing away was Heath Ledger for his performance as the Joker in The Dark Knight. And then Beatrice Straight was only in the film for 5.5 minutes, and she won her Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. And this is the shortest amount of screen time for any actor to win Best Actor or Actress award. I think the next one after that was Anthony Hopkins in The Silence of the Lambs. She was in the film on screen for about 19 minutes, roughly. But she was only in the film for 5.5 minutes, and she won Best Supporting Actress. The film was also nominated for Best Picture, and this was the second time that a film had won 3 Oscars in acting categories. And it was also nominated as well for Best Actor in a Leading Role for William Holden, Best Actor in a Supporting Role for Ned Beatty, Best Cinematography, Best Director for Sidney Lumet, and Best Film Editing. Network is, in its own way, kind of a dark comedy. It's a pure drama. I'm not saying it's a comedy at all, but it definitely has a lot of kind of darkly comedic undertones throughout. There's a lot of interesting moments, especially seeing how this film compares to films of its time to films of today. This was a very political film for its time. There's a lot of political speech in this, especially from supporting characters, not necessarily a lot of the main actors, but there are a couple here and there. You know, Peter Finch definitely has a couple of political speeches, but there's like a underground political activist group in this film, and you know they have a couple of moments on screen. It's a very engaging film. It's one that, you know, had me invested the entire time. I was actually wondering where it was going to go, and it actually has a rather tragic ending, and at the same time being kind of a darkly comedic moment. I'm not going to spoil anything. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but I did not expect what happened, and I was like, okay, that was different. I applaud it for that. This film was a ballsy film, and I think it is definitely still, in its own way, a little ballsy today. You know, I really respect it for that. I think that it is an excellent movie. You know, very engaging, very well acted, especially from Faye Dunnaway and Peter Finch. Both stole the film for me, especially those two. They both well deserved their Oscars for their performances. And, you know, Beatrice Straight, she was good in the 5 minutes that she was in, but it felt weird seeing her win Best Actress for only 5 minutes. And believe me, no disrespect to Beatrice Straight, because, I mean, she's passed away since the 80s, but still, I mean, it was just kind of weird knowing that she won the Oscar and seeing her only on screen for 5 minutes in a 2-hour movie. But, you know, the more power to her, seriously. To win over the Academy like that for having such a small amount of screen time in a 2-hour-long movie is rather impressive, I'll admit. You know, just congratulations to her. You know, that I was completely surprised, but still, you know, it was a very good performance. I did think that she was good. I guess I just didn't get the full emotional impact that her scene had, but, you know, I understood it, and I thought it was effective. Well, guys, I really liked Network. I thought it was a fantastic film in its own way, kind of a dark comedy, but still, you know, it was rather enjoyable, great performances, and definitely some memorable lines and scenes. Overall, I'm going to give this a 9.3 out of 10. Like I said, I really liked it. I thought it was fantastic. So if you ever get a chance, check it out. So tell me, guys, have you seen Network? If you have, what'd you think of it? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? What'd you think of the performances? What'd you think of the story? Did you find it kind of darkly comedic at all? Did you think it was just pure drama and nothing else? You know, share your thoughts, comment below, let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe. Be sure to check out our other videos. Be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And as always, I am Cory, and I'll see you guys in the next one.